All right, chat. So the way I want to do this, I feel like S tier is the tier that should not be in the game. How do y'all feel about that? I feel like this shouldn't. Well, we don't need the D tier. I don't think anybody's D tier. If we need D tier, we'll add it back. I feel like S tier are the Pokemon that are too good. And y'all let me know as we go if we need more tiers. So I'm gonna start it off for jungle. Absol's S tier. And when I said S tier shouldn't be in the game, I mean like it needs to be toned down. And what's your opinion on that?
I mean, yeah, I honestly agree. I mean, Absol comes in the lane after the jungle buffs. He just slaughters the whole lane if you guys are like not organized. Like in if you're doing like solo rank queue, Absol is gonna slaughter everyone. And after that jungle gank.
Okay, so I see what Paradigm says. So he was asked when Knights or Cycle Cut was broken. So he's not broken. He's just really good, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think Cycle Cut Night Slash is kind of nuts.
Yeah, it was broken before the nerf. All right, so maybe we need another tier above S then.
Another tier, okay.
That would be needs to be nerfed. Uber.
Needs to be nerfed.
You feel me?
Uber.
So we could call this one Uber. This is, and then we could go S, then A. Because I don't want to do A plus and A minus and all that weird shit. You know what I mean? That makes sense. So Absol's S. Doesn't need to be nerfed. He's just extremely good out the jump. Oh, I see what you're saying, Warren. That'd be a funny video. Okay, remind me later. All right, let's move on to the next one. Yes, Absol, who is sick. Is so sick to one-shot everything. All right, so A9, Chad. Alolan Ninetales, what we thinking? The jungle, you got an A9 pushing your top lane to back you up. Are you happy? Are you happy or sad as the A9 pusher?
Wait, this is jungle, right? This is jungle.
Yeah, jungle only.
A9 jungle. What are you running A9 jungle? There's so much better stuff you can run. That's like, yeah, no, that's got to be like B tier.
That's a C.
That's a B for me. You can't be doing that.
A9 low B or C. I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna say C, man.
Yeah, C.
The A9 struggles with its speed and its range, and it's how squishy it is. Cause like, yo, A9 comes out the jungle and he fights the other jungler. If it's like anything of relevance, he's dead. Cinderace, he's dead. Gengar, he's dead. Low B A9 still annoying. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he's a hard C. I see more B's than C's though. C make it sound helpless.
Because Ninetales she can jungle, so that's the only reason I'd put her, B.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the B out of votes in the chat. I personally haven't seen a successful A9 jungle. Are you also gonna order the Pokemon in each tier? Oh yeah, we'll get to that. Definitely. We'll order them by tier.
Not on this map, you can't jungle like that.
All right, Blissey obviously out the jungle is a hard C. Not enough damage, not realistic. No one's playing that. So I guess we might need something below C then. Charizard. Ooh, Charizard's a beast out the jungle. I was vibing on Charizard yesterday. And I've seen people do work jungle Charizard. But I don't think he's S tier though. Charizard is high S this season? Why you say that? He didn't get no changes. What about the meta makes him an S, chat? Char A. Yeah, I'm thinking Char's an A. I think.
Yeah, A is it.
I'm thinking Char is an A for sure. High A. I don't think there's gonna be anybody else in A that beats him, and I'm excited to see who else.
Yeah, like this season.
Hey, Warren, appreciate that sub, man. So I want to hear what Para has to say. Sorry, that's been disgusting this season. Are you kidding? Yeah, but S tier, bro. I don't know about S tier. Bro. He's not Gengar or Gengar's Uber. He's not Absol coming out the jump. And also with Zard, Zard's only as good as his as the team allows him to be. Because you gotta understand, his best trait is his unite move. So if your team can't frontline for you to get in and pop that unite move successfully, Zard is trash. You know how many times I've had my unite move canceled in a single match on Charizard? If you hit the person while they're using the animation. He's going A tier. Yeah, yeah, but here's the thing. Oh, that's all destroys early, falls off late, Zard starts slow, late. Char's canceled too often. Yeah, man. Char needs too many things to go right to perform at an S tier every time. I see what you're saying. Char has games where he could pop off and drop that S tier performance, but it's not often. And there's a lot of things that have to go right for that to happen. Bro, I've seen some pretty good Charizards, bro. I've seen some pretty good Charizards. Charizard consistency, I would argue, is not S tier. There's gonna be games where he can't get his Unite move off as frequently because they're just animation canceling. You know, I've seen Lucario's dive Charizards because if he hits him with it, he could just, you know, E-speed out of it or animation cancel it. You know, so I don't know, bro. I'm going with A for Charizard. Let's keep going. Let's see what Cinderace is at. Which I thinking? Cinderace out the jungle. Cinder S? Nah, he's definitely not S, bro.
Nah, not S.
Definitely not S. Cinder A? I'd say A. Ooh, so the talk of the town on like Pokemon Unite Twitter is that Cinder is really bad right now because of Glaceon, Gengar, and all the special attackers destroying Pokemon. Pikachu, Volt Tackle. But like, I really don't think he's that bad. Like, I don't think he's less than an A. I don't think he's less than an A. It would be unfair to put him in the same room as A9. So yeah, he's definitely an A.
I mean, do you really think he's on level with Charizard though? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, putting him in A is like saying he's Charizard level in a sense.
What's your argument? Why do you think he's not on the same level as Charizard? They both have the same scenario where like they need everything else to work to perform exceedingly well. Cinder needs a team in front of him so he could level up and do long range damage consistently. If he gets dove or CC to death, it's GG's. Charizard's quite similar. If he can't get that Unite move off, it's GG's, bro. He's like a wasted character. So hard crit with Cinder. Cinder's dog shit because of the Ubers, just like what I was saying with Zard, but Zard has far more power on this map. Zard is more useful in general. Yeah, Zard's Unite move is godly. It's just, you know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
The S tier Unite, man.
All right, what about Aflac, Cramorant? I don't play too much Cramorant, so I'm gonna rely on y'all chat. What's the take on Cramorant? B tier out the jungle? What's Cramorant even?
Same as Zard, I'd say. I mean, because Dive Ram is still pretty good.
You think? What, Jen? What you just Jen? Jen. What you just say on record that Cramorant is putting up Charizard performance out the jungle?
I mean, have you seen much Cram?
Bro, I want to see your Cramorant out the jungle. You play it. Let me see. Cram is C, B tier from Warren. I think A9 should move to C, Cinder to B. Ooh, that's not a crazy take though, Brian. I know that's not really a crazy take. But I mean, A9 going to C is not a crazy take. I just don't think I would put Cinder B. I don't think I would put Cinder B, bro. Cinder's not that bad. Cram to C. You get it at 6. Dive Cram on the jungle's not viable. You can't even get dive off first game. Where okay, I'm gonna go with y'all take on that. Crustle is a Y. We're not playing Crustle at the jungle. 𝕠𝕠𝕠 or 𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠.
𝕠𝕠𝕠.
We're gonna put him in the Y.
Not a jungle mod.
Yeah. Crustle is dog shit. Damn, likes. What's wrong? Why the hate on Crustle? For jungle evading, you need endurance. Cram doesn't have that. For jungle evading, I was referring to the Cramorant. To the Crustle. I'm sorry, not Cramorant. When I said jungle evade, I was talking about the crab, not the duck. He said no Crustle slam there, bro. Likes came out the cut with that Crustle hate. Elgoss jungle was your favorite back in the day.
Lady's nice.
I know, Warren. That's before all these new kids pulled up. Back in season 0 Unite, God run the jungle. God tier, but these kids won't understand. You know, all these season 3 people in here. You hate them, sorry. It's fine. It's fine. There's a couple Pokemon that I hate too. Garchomp out the jungle. Chat, who has played Garchomp recently?
I'd put him below Cinder.
Yeah, that's not a crazy take. Garchomp C. No argument for the Chain Chomp, man. What's up with Chain Chomp, man?
We don't see the Chain Chomp anymore.
Y'all stay hating on Chain Chomp, man, until he pop at that bush on your ass. It's all Chomp is trying until he jump out that bush.
I mean, that is kind of problem right now.
So Garchomp jump out that bush with what's his Dragon Claw, yo ass mid-air, like
Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw take you out the team fight.
You mid-air asking who plays Garchomp. Chomp gadgets. I'm just trolling, chat. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about C though, bro. The meta, oh yeah. In the terms of the meta, yeah, he's definitely a C. He can't get nowhere. He was buff. Gar is S? Nah, I gotta watch you play Garchomp, bro. Worst melee mod? Okay, now you're wilding. You're wilding.
Nah, that lifesteal is kind of nuts.
You're wilding. Garchomp is not that bad. Not worst melee mon, bro. What Garchomp do to you? Anytime I see Garchomp, feel impressed. Alright, Gardevoir. Let's move on, chat. Gardevoir coming out the jungle, tiara on, ballet dancing, landing sidekicks and future sights. I've recently started using Gardevoir. She definitely has to come out the jungle because Gardevoir out of lane is horrible. But I don't think Gardevoir could compete with any of the A tier junglers. She does like extremely high damage, but her moves are genuinely not good. Name a worst melee attacking mon? I got you. Buzzwole is worse than Garchomp. Let me see. I heard that War just kind of sucks on this map. I don't think it's the map. Wow, make the argument for the map making a difference. I just think Gardevoir, this meta, her moves are actually bad. Like, I don't know if the last time you guys played Gardevoir. You know, I keep all this Pokemon stuff right on quick loading. Gardevoir, her moves suck. Like, Future Sight is really cool because it resets on successful hits, but Future Sight has a delay after you activate it, which is lame as hell. And then Side Shock, the move everybody recognizes, locks you in an animation that you have to like strafe and land 3 hits, and then it goes on a 10-second cooldown. Like, her moves suck. Actually, her moves actually suck. So I think that's the bigger problem with Gardevoir, as opposed to the meta or her stats, because she does insane damage. She has that second highest special attack, and she's not that bad, but her moves just are trash. Low B, yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna have to say C, bro. Okay.
C is fair in my opinion.
Yeah, I think C, bro, because the reason I fight so hard for Gardevoir because I actually like the Pokemon, but it just needs a buff. Like, the moves need to be fixed. Everyone's saying B. I'm gonna go B for now, just in case. Just to fuck with it and see how it plays out later on. But that's likely to change. You think Buzz is a better Pokemon than Garchomp? That's fair. Garbage boy. All right, now everybody's favorite, Gengar. Ugh. The worst part of Unite currently is Gengar. I don't think we need to even waste too much time. But for the viewers on the YouTube, Gengar, let me show you why Gengar is so cringe. Gengar heals on contact. Like, what? What's the move? Healing. Gengar literally just heals just for landing the attack. Like, that is so dumb. And then Hex Spam, like, if you've played Unite at all, you understand why Gengar is just bad. His design is just so cringe. And especially with emblems and the new map with so much farm, Gengar is extremely broken at the moment. And I think to fix him, the Dream Eater needs a ranged debuff. Healing should only be rewarded for kills, not for landing the freaking attack. Like, what the hell? And then Hex needs to just be reworked entirely. Hex is just dumb. It literally could just spam the move over and over again. It's dumb. So, Gengar's Uber. That's best Pokemon in the game if you know how to play him. And he just does the same damage for free. Put that trash in Uber. How does MF been meta since launch? Bro, that's speedsters, man. 3 max before resets cooldown. Yeah, Hex needs an entire rework. It's a stupid move. And Dream Eater needs a range nerf and a healing nerf. It shouldn't be that good. He's rewarded for absolutely nothing. He's so sick when you can.
I feel like Hex's cooldown should like diminish each time you get a successful hex off.
It should be capped. I think it should be capped, literally.
It's either cap or just diminishing the cooldown.
Yeah, it should literally just be capped because there's just no reason he could just do it infinitely.
Exactly. Then he just has so much healing and like vulnerability.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You just spam your way out of like getting eliminated.
So yeah, he's Uber. Next is everybody's favorite frog, Roki. Greninja. Ninja. So
good Greninjas, they can't be touched, man.
Bro, that's my favorite thing. Him and Lucario. I actually hate Lucario because he's Goku, but Greninja, I love Greninja because there is a significant skill ceiling. Greninja is a clear S. Anyone who plays this game knows he's an S, but it just depends on how good you play him. Why you guys are making an argument that he's low S out the jungle? I think Greninja is better than Absol. It just depends on how good you play Greninja. He fluctuates along this S rank, and if you're bad, he drops down really quickly. If you're not landing your resets, if you're not using... People play Greninja and don't actually play as a ninja. Like, you're supposed to go invisible. You're supposed to sneak up on people. You're supposed to use the bushes so people don't see you. You're supposed to abuse line of sights. So, like, when people play him stealth, on top of landing his mechanical attacks, bro, he's God tier, bro.
Yeah,
Absol doesn't need more. Absol doesn't need more skills, so Absol is higher tier. It's free. Grand has to be played to the max with the highest tier player. Oh, that's a fair argument. There's too much fluctuation with Greninja. Absol's kind of brain dead. So next out the jungle is Lucario. Most people don't take Lucario jungle at all. What are your thoughts? I think out the jungle, I don't know. Lucario is just so good. It's hard to say. His E speed is still crazy, regardless. But in this meta, he's not doing nothing to a Glaceon. Luca low B, maybe C. I'd say A, low A. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he's one of the Pokemon, if you play him good enough, you could get value out of it. But it's still, in this meta, it's like Mew and Espeon, and not Espeon, too, and Glaceon. I'm gonna have to go B. I think B's fair.
Lower than Charizard?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's lower than Charizard, bro. What's your contention with that? Jeff?
It's kind of tough. I mean, like, it's one of those skill stealing things. Like, it's just hard to argue. Some of these skill stealing mons, I cannot rate them, man, honestly. Because a good Lucario is like, you can't do anything, versus like a Charizard that's just easier, you know.
But not out the jungle though. Not out the jungle.
Jungle.
Not out the jungle. In lane, 100%. Lucario is S tier out the lane. A or S tier out the lane for sure.
Yeah.
Out the jungle, nah,
yeah,
bro.
we can slide jungle, sir.
Yeah, he's definitely B. Next is Machamp. I've literally like played Machamp like twice since this game's launch. So chat, I'm relying on you guys for Machamp. Out the jungle, yay or nay? I personally am not excited for Machamp out the jungle. Machamp C, big nay. What's the take, chat?
Yeah, I don't think you should be running Machamp jungle these days. No.
I honestly, bro, I think Machamp deserves a serious discussion though, because he sucks, but he seems like he's good because of his Unite move. But I think he sucks.
I mean, the Unite move is why you run Machamp.
Yes, I guess so. He's similar to Charizard. He's like a bad Charizard because his Unite move doesn't come back nearly as quickly. I don't think. Let me double check, make sure I'm not capping. Unite cooldown on Charizard is 123. Unite cooldown on Machamp is, where's the ugly guy at? The hell? Where is he? Oh. Unite move 134. So Unite move takes longer on Machamp. Then I have a punch was nerfed, C-. Now Machamp is strong, but it's way better option. His Unite carries him, I feel like. And I don't know. I personally don't like him. But out the jungle, definitely a C. Better on lane. Yeah, definitely a C out the jungle. So we can move on from that. But I think, I don't know, I'm not a fan of all the like obsession he gets. Like his pick rate is crazy, but like he's just not that good. Whatever. Mr. Mime, clear why you don't play him out the jungle. Mime is C. It's purely of how broken he is, nothing more. Nah, I'm gonna throw him in the Y bucket. There's no logical reason to take him jungle.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
There's no logical reason to do it unless you're trolling. Pikachu, C, easily.
Yeah, don't do that.
I've seen a couple people take Pikachu jungle, and it's just like, why? Why are you doing that? He's arguably close to putting him in Y, but he does good damage, so put him in the C bucket. Slow Breezy, the Y bucket. You're not running him out the jungle. Snorlax, you're not running out the jungle. Unless you're running that flail. Chat is flail.
That's Flail.
Is
Flail, I mean?
Is flail Snorlax a secret sleeper pick?
That boy impressive, low key, but like I don't know. I feel like he's still like a more important lane because he just bullies all the.
Yo, bro, are we running the flail X attack out the jungle, bro?
X attack? I think it's ancient history. Ain't no X attack anymore.
Not the sleeper pick, bro. I see one sleeper pick.
Sleeper pick, yeah, right.
I know.
Sleeping already.
All right, let's go. Oh, this is Jen's main right here, Jen. I'll let you take the floor, Jen. Chat. Jen put up 24k damage on average on talent, so he's the resident expert, bro.
Listen, it's all about the scoring. I'm telling you,
this man,
that 270 points is huge. That's game changer right there.
This man scores a $150, 24k damage. Uber Pokemon, bro.
He said I don't score. Okay.
Yo.
Nobody else scores but me.
Bro.
I'd be carrying him with the stacks.
Chad, what's the verdict on talent, man?
I wouldn't say Uber.
Yeah, I thought that's when you play him. When you play me Uber. But when a regular person play him, I don't know. Low A, bro. I don't think he's A, bro. Talent fell off hard. There's so much CC in the game now. Talent fell off hard, and his moves don't do that much damage, huh?
Charizard and Cinder, just put him with that. I feel like they're kind of on the same playing field.
Talent's low ass? What? Bro, every talent I play, he gets smoked. He's better than all of B. Look at it. He's the best B. He would be the best B. Oh no, man. Okay. Because he still secures extremely well. His talent, his Unite move extremely fast. Low A. Venu, we can move on. Big Venu.
Venu is not a jungle mon.
That's who? You forget the whole pedal dance era? What?
I don't want to know.
What? Not the pedal dance full heal Venu, yo.
I prefer the solar beams, man. Those snipes are so important.
Venu B. Right now, he's ahead of B though. He's the head of B. That's a fact. Ain't nobody else in B lane messing with Venu right now.
Yeah.
Venu is A. What's the argument? Venu's not bad, so I'm open to hearing it. He could be end of A or top of B, one of the two. Venu's not bad though. He's light years ahead of everybody in B. So low A makes sense. I'd say B. I think he's subject to change as we go through the list, but low A or high B is a good spot. But we can keep it rolling. Let's get through the rest of them and then we sort the order. Wigglytuff is a Y. Better Lifesteal. Man, Venu late game is a beast. That Peladance Giga Drain late game, level 13, Venu is a beast. This man doesn't allow him to get off the ground as well, even with all the farm. The thing with Venu, you could run him lane and potentially get the same results. That's why it's kind of like, you feel me? You could run him lane and get the same results. Zeraora. Man, so chat, I've been playing Zeraora off stream. This is my most hated Pokemon. For anyone who doesn't know, this is the Pokemon I hate the most. Him and Greedent. So I decided to try him out because I literally haven't played him until like this week. And he's not bad, but I don't think he's good this meta. Zero high A, I disagree. Zero haunts my nightmares. Bro, Wild Charge is the most busted move in the game. Like, Wild Charge is literally not designed intelligently, like, at all.
Intelligently, I like that word.
Or smart, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. But, Zera's A? Nah, I don't know. I mean,
what else do you do?
Zera's B, bro.
You can't be running lane Zera, though. That's the thing.
Zera's B, bro. He gets smoked by any ranged attacker right now. Literally. Any ranged attacker with high special attack, Delphox, Glaceon, any of these guys.
It's kind of reverse right that, because like you get that wild charge on them and they're gonna get fried. Same with like Volt Switch Discharge. Just run in, or your night move, that clears out the whole team. That's
get the jump on any range.
Put him like high jungle because
he's A.
Once he gets online, he gets online.
Once wild charge and insta dive. Yeah. Free, yeah, the Unite move is so strong. It is extremely strong. All right, I guess I concede. A is fair. He's better than everybody in B late game. I'd much rather have a Zera coming out the jungle than any of these boys. So we putting him in the A. He's better than Talon. He's better than Cinder. Better than Cinder. Zera's A for sure, yeah. You have to play off your team, let him go in and fall behind. Yeah. Yeah, we'll list the order later. Blastoise out the jungle. Rapid spin Blastoise. I've seen people do work with this, but I don't think it's a viable. He might be the head of C. He's the head of C, probably. I'd rather him come out the jungle than these boys. Well, maybe second to Garchomp. I'd rather a Garchomp. I'd rather a Garchomp out the jungle. I'd rather a Machamp than a Cramorant. And I'd rather a Cramorant than the Pikachu. So yeah, we keep it moving. And Swine out the jungle is not a play. Sylveon out the jungle. That's a B. I think I'd take a Sylveon over an A9. I'd take a Sylveon over Venu. Not gonna cap. I'll take a Sylveon over a Venu. I ain't gonna cap. That hyper voice, start screaming, drop the album on them, it's over. Jen, you there or you this one?
Yeah, I'm there. I agree with the Sylvia on that. That mixtape mouth is nuts.
Yeah, that little freestyle she do on cooldown is crazy. Jen have sleep.
Have sleep.
Yeah, but they're planning talent routes. All right, so we can move on from that. What's his name? Greedent. Sleeper
You can't be running Greedent jungle, man.
Bro.
Invade is pretty nice, but not the jungle.
Are we counting invades here or no?
I wouldn't. No, not invade because that doesn't really count.
Okay, so he's a Y.
He's
That's
not done
see, we could move on from Green. That's a clear why. I was trying to look at the invaders, but if we not worried about invaders, then forget it. It's not bad. It's A. What you talking about? 86.
You better not be
Green
talking
is a
about
great invade, but that would be a separate IMO where. All right, we can go into Desi. Decidueye. Desi bottom of A. Ooh, I disagree with that.
Selling a little bit.
Bro, I disagree. What? I be popping off on Desi. Don't do that. Jen, I done carried you a couple games on Desi, bro. Don't do that.
I mean, you're not that bad with the Desi.
Bro,
I wish you'd hit those snipes a little bit more, but
yo, I can't. Your talent be distracting me, man. I'll be like, why is he over there messing up my shot? Desi's amazing, but dies if a fly touches him. That's the thing. That's not a flaw. That's more of a positioning. Like you got position right. That's literally that's a lot of these guys up top. They're squishy as hell. Nah, bro, that's not a flaw. That's how he's meant to be played. Squishy glass cannon, you know. That's his best 𝕤𝕚𝕤𝕤𝕤. Wow, noob. What? Why would you say he's a 𝕤𝕚𝕤𝕤? He requires more aim than anybody else.
I mean, he's a bit easy to use. I can see why you'd say 𝕤𝕚𝕤𝕤.
Bro. Okay. I still prefer 𝕤𝕚𝕤𝕤𝕤 over him because that Zero Unite move is insane and Wild Charge is insane.
Yeah, just clean up. Like they dive on your tower
and
you pop Unite move.
But I think Desi beats the Cinder, bro. Desi's consistent damage with Spirit Shackle is way better than Cinder trying to get in position to basic attack.
I don't know, because Cinder's that basic attack spam just bails you out harder than Decidueye ever can. Because like Decidueye just gets doved on and it's over. But Cinderace has a fighting chance. I mean, that's why I Cinderace better.
Bro, we gotta talk this out. I don't agree with you on that. Desi's better than Cinder in late game.
Late game,
way better. Desi's way better, bro. The consistency you get out of a Desi is way better, bro. You need to get in a VC, jump in. It's open.
He said he doesn't beat Cinder.
Bro, that Cinder literally needs you smoking Cinder is better, bro. But that's the thing. You gotta look at it in the context of this meta. There's so many things that stop Cinder from getting in position to do damage that Desi literally doesn't have to deal with. As long as Desi's protected by his defenders, his Mr. Mime, and he's positioned properly, he's consistently still doing damage while your Cinder's trying to get in. Cinder has to try to get in. And granted, Blaze Kick is really strong. But I don't know.
I'd honestly tie them. I'd say it's a tie.
I agree. I agree. It's circumstantial.
Yeah, they're both positioning, both team comp.
Yeah, team comp and positioning make the difference. You feel me? Cinder's a god if he gets in.
I think Cinder's is a little bit easier. That kind of could put him over because ease of use is kind of.
Ooh, okay. I see what you're saying. Ease of use is a thing. With the Desi, I think.
What about power level? Like they kind of both turn on at the same time too, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Cinder's Unite is better. But man, if Desi lands Spirit Shackles, bro, the damage over time is just way better.
Yeah, if you're Desi,
like if you're just landing consistent Spirit Shackles, you are pumping out damage that Cinder can't do. Cinder has to get there. If he gets there, he can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's the thing. Vonnie, what's good? Welcome to the stream. We doing a tier list. Vonnie, who's better, Cinder or Desi? Late game, out the jungle. In this current meta with Glaceon and Gengars and Tyrannitars running around. Bro, Yo. Hello?
Yeah, we still talking about Desi?
Yeah.
Hey, alright, so listen, bro. Okay, you got Spirit Shackle and all that shit. That's all fine. But here's the thing. Once they catch on to you, it's a wrap. It's literally a wrap. He's not.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's the same thing for Cinder. If they died with Cinder, it's GG.
No, because Cinder has to slow. It has to slow.
Same thing. Because here, bro, Cinder has all mobility moves. bro. Cinder's meta kit is the flame charge shit and blaze kick. Both are mobility moves. He can move around. Desi is a sitting duck. Once they catch on you, they just jump you and you die. That's it. You can't do anything. Like that alone, the fact that the Decidueye can't get away is enough to just put him lower than Cinder. Straight up.
Yeah. Because Cinder has the mobility, then it can burn you with his basic attacks that lowers your damage. And like if you try to chase it, you're gonna get melted like a lot of the time. Because you're gonna get slowed down.
Team fighting ranked, if you're fighting people that have at least 2 brain cells, bro, they will literally just wait for you to appear and just dive you. That's it.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me. I've had that dive happen to me. Okay. So, but my argument is, I hear what you're saying. That he gets dove, it's GG's. But the instances where he's not being focused, his damage over time is insane.
Yeah, but that's the other coin, though.
That's not 1 in a million, bro. It's literally the same thing as Cinderace. Whereas if Cinder gets focused, it's still GG's.
You're not catching that Cinderace.
Yes, bro. Piranitar and Mime push a Cinder, it's over, bro. That little mobility not helping you.
But those instances you're talking about aren't things that are gonna happen in the highest tier of play, bro. Feel me? Like we're talking about what you're talking about right now is like 3-stack ranked, where you're fighting all the blue eaters and shit, bro. Ain't nobody talking about that. We're talking about like the highest tier of jungle play, bro. It doesn't matter. You'll just get dived. You can't run. Cinder can get away. It just doesn't matter. And if we're talking about a direct comparison, Cinder can still just outplay Desi to high L because you can just dodge all his shit. What does he do after that? He can't run.
Okay. I hear what you're saying. That's a fair statement.
And then that mime that you're talking about, that works for Decidueye too, but that's even worse for Decidueye in your case. That kind of double-edged sword too.
If
like
anything,
any backline's getting tied to that.
If you're Decidueye in like 2000 elo rank game, like 5-stack or some shit, if you're Decidueye, you literally have to like sit on the opposite side of the map and like wait for the fight to be over before you come in. That's the only chance you'll have.
Where, yeah, at the higher level, they're gonna hard focus the Desi. Okay. I hear the arguments. Chat, what y'all think? Who else in chat got to say? You smoking Cinder is better? But alright, so I'll concede on that point.
He's not bad by any means. He just can't move.
It is true though. If he gets hard focus, it's GG's. Where Cinder still has a fighting chance if he gets focused.
Back in the day, I think when Decidueye first came out, I believe Shadow Sneak actually gave you.
Nah. He's better now. Shadow Sneak didn't do that. He's way better now.
Have a higher speed boost and they nerfed it?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't remember people running Shadow Sneak.
I don't think he had a higher speed. It used to be Razor Leaf and the still Shadow Sneak, but I don't think it went any faster.
Yeah, I think they were rocking Razor Leaf Storm a little bit.
Nah, Leaf Storm was Leaf Storm was dog shit on launch. It got patched. It used to be Razor Leaf, Shadow Sneak, but I don't know if they changed Shadow Sneak. I don't think so.
I feel like I remember them changing it, but I might be tripping. I don't know.
Word. All right, so we leave the A rank like this for now. With what y'all saying, I think Cinder might be better than Zera still. Well, we'll get to that at the end. We'll get to that at the end.
We can talk about that later.
Let's move on to Serena chat. Serena out the jungle. I think that's a B.
Probably middle of B. Yeah.
They did lurk her.
I think Serena out the jungle is a clean B. You haven't
definitely not better than Venu, but better than the rest of them.
So you think third place on B? Sylveon's still the top dog of B rank. Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, yeah. And then what about Dragonite? Dragonite's a low A, I think. Dragonite's not bad.
Do you see jungle Dragonites these days?
Yeah, you still see him.
But mostly in 5-stacks and whatnot.
I don't even remember Dragonite presence that much anymore.
Yeah, because people don't run him. People don't run him in non-5-stacks. 5-stacks, he's very prevalent.
Oh yeah, 5
because his secure still got goaded, and he's overall
he's
good.
Still in the top 10 most used mons, like in general.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I had a
He's just
pick
been better
rate.
since he dropped. Like, got the best secure in the game. His ult goes cross map. Like,
Yeah, I think I'm putting them up there above Desi, behind Cinder.
yeah, that works. Honestly,
That's fair. 𝕨𝕚𝕤𝕐𝕸𝕤, we're not running him out the jungle. 𝕸𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤. 𝕸𝕤𝕤 been pick rate went sky high recently, ever since the Worlds.
We gotta talk about that ease of use though. You know, that ease of use. He's not easy.
𝕸𝕤𝕤, yeah, I agree. I don't like him out the jungle though. I think out the lane he's still just as good. What's your
he's
take?
better in lane, I'd say, but probably B if anything.
Be out the jungle. He's not. I'd put him right there above Serena probably. He does work. Hoopa out the jungle is no. Durladon is a C. Ooh, or a low B. Durladon is not that bad. He's just. I think he's better than
suffers from
A9.
the same thing Decidueye does, but Decidueye can just do what Duraludon does way better.
Yeah. I do prefer him out the jungle in A9 though.
Yeah. I'd say B.
𝕸𝕤𝕤 evolves fast and gets his move fast, so either really, I don't know. IMO. Yeah, I think he's B is fair for him. Lane would be a better choice for him. Oh, Jen, this is your Pokemon, Big Zoo.
The big zoo.
Where we putting Big Zoo, chat?
Listen, my zoo is consistent AF. I don't want to hear it.
AF.
Get that trash out of here, bro. Stop playing
Oh, blasphemy.
that. Please stop
Chat, where we
playing
putting Big Zoo?
He says stop playing that.
I'm going C, man.
that. C is fair.
I'm going C. I'd rather Garchomp than a damn Azumarill.
Yeah, Zimro's not that great.
Azumarill should C as a mon.
Come on, yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Azumarill,
Zimro drops numbers. He drops numbers in games.
it's just not. But it's just Pokemon that just do what he does just better. Like there's just no reason to run a Pokemon with a built-in nerf. Like if he hits multiple Pokemon, he doesn't crit. Like I don't know why they thought that was a good idea.
Water Pulse kind of carries that though, because like Water Pulse in a team fight kind of hurts Loki. I mean, he's a bit easy. He's low-key kind of easy. He's low-key kind of easy, mon.
Yeah, just in general, I think the concept of a Pokemon getting weaker in team fights than a team-based game
it's stupid.
That is true. Like, I'm
It's-
trying to get it. That team impact is not there.
Yeah, her passive is just stupid as hell. Yeah, like the map's not big enough. If it was a different MOBA where the map was bigger and you might catch someone in a 1v1, okay, Azumarill might be a thing, but yeah. They made her for like a different game.
That's just classic.
Yeah, there's too much factors
that.
for Azumarill.
Yeah.
You can't really. Yeah.
So that's a C. We can go to Espeon. Out the jungle is definitely a C.
Off the flap.
I prefer a champ out the jungle than
Espeon's the trick.
Yeah. I'm a fan of the Pokemon, but it's pretty weak. Delhi. I've been having success with Delphox out the jungle.
That's a tough one.
I pop off with Delphox out the jungle, but I know she's not A tier.
I think I'd make an argument for it.
A low A?
But I think the biggest issue with that is like low A is like the top of the skill floor.
I mean, what's her ease? Is she like easy?
No. Because if you're not landing your Fire Blast, it's GG's. This Fire Blast is a very tight hitbox. So people who pop off on Delhi are aiming for real. You're not just pressing buttons. And Flame Charge is really fire, really good. So low A, high B is a fair statement. It's definitely better than Sylveon. So top of B is fair. The only issue with Delphox is that Delphox can't contest a point like the other Pokemon in A tier. Like if you don't have Unite move,
her ult does help her a bit with that.
Yeah, her ult is the best chance of contesting an objective, but you stand no chance against a Talonflame secure. You stand no chance against none of these secures except for maybe Blaze Kick. But Cinder could just kill you and then take it.
That's like the one lane where she falls short is like securing shit, but I think she does everything else well. It's just you need to have a good team to back you up.
Exactly.
Which other junglers don't beat, like Absol.
Yeah, I'm thinking high B, even a low A. You can put it at the bottom of A. That's a fair statement. I think it's a fair spot. I'm a huge fan of Delhi.
Low A for now, and then we'll like sort through them.
Yeah. Okay, now the meta Pokemon of the year, Glaceon out the jungle.
Okay.
I
I think Glaceon is probably bottom of S.
yeah,
Yeah, I gotta say.
yeah. It's not Uber.
Not Uber, nowhere near Uber, but
Yeah.
bottom of S out of jungle is very fair.
Yeah, really strong, really consistent, really easy. Definitely, definitely higher than that Greninja because he's just easy.
Yeah.
Like it's just easy as hell to use. So it's like, and it's so free. Yeah, so I think that's a fair spot. Not much to say on that. Buzzwole, pretty bad
Out of
Pokemon.
jungle is honestly, I'd say why. Shit.
Yeah,
Out of jungle is just
man,
straight
Buzzwole
trash.
is just so. I think he's so bad. Like people get success with him and think he's good, but like that muscle gauge is so bad in comparison to Serena's Queen's Royale.
Queen's Royale, Queenly Majesty.
Whatever it's called, like it's just a bad Serena. I go C. I go. He's not a Y. I go like a
I
low
mean, you stay away from the Buzzwole. What is he gonna do?
a low C. Late game, he still could kill stuff more than these guys. Etar, ooh, everybody's favorite.
T-Tar, top of no, middle of A.
Yeah, better than better than Delphi.
It would be top if he didn't get that ancient power nerf.
Better than the Delphi.
I'd say middle.
I'd say better than all of these guys. Yeah, I think he's.
It's everyone but Zeraora and Zard, I think.
Oh, you think he beats the Cinder?
Yeah, 100%. Cinder can't contest Tyranitar, bro. Can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
That's
who's
fair.
more impactful, Cinderace or the T-Tar? That's what we gotta.
T-Tar, yeah, T-Tar is just a walking
In
tornado.
T-Tar, absolutely.
T-Tar is just a, like, if he gets the farm he needs and the team he needs, bro, he's just a tank, bro.
Here's my thought process, though, is like, with Zard and Zera, you have the mobility to escape. Cinder has mobility, but there are two options. You Blaze Kick, which brings you to them, or you Flame Charge. And after you burn those two options, you're just a sitting duck. Zard can keep moving with Flamethrower. Zera has Spark, which takes him like crossing them.
But you can make the argument that if Cinder has a proper team in front of him, he doesn't even need to get close to you. He could just melt you with basic.
Yeah, but that's just concerning the team. Like, you could also just conversely say that the T-Tar also has a team that lets him get in on the Cinder. You know what I mean?
True. I think overall Tyranitar is just a better Pokemon. So putting him right here is not bad. He just does so many other things right that just Cinder just can't compete with. I'd argue he's still better than Zera, to be honest.
I would say so if it wasn't for Wild Charge.
If I'm keeping it 100, Charizard might have to go up because I think T-Tar is the best A, bro.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was saying Zard was S to begin with.
Yeah, Charizard might. Yeah, we wanted to play it out and see how it turned out, but I think Charizard has to go up to S because his Unite spam is just godly.
We can't put him below T-Tar?
Nah, bro. Charizard's not worse than T-Tar, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Not.
No way. And I don't. Even with Wild Charge, I wouldn't make the argument that Zera is better either. Zera, he could Wild Charge, but if he doesn't do that successfully, it's GG. Like it's just clips. And even if he Wild Charges you, it probably won't even kill him if he Unite moves and sustain from Mr. Mime.
Oh, it's not even about killing at that point. It's just the fact that you can Wild Charge and then just leave at your leisure and have him chase you and then just Wild Charge again and just keep going.
I think in a team fight, T-Tar still.
In a team fight, T-Tar's better.
Yeah, T-Tar's still.
I think Zera takes him.
Yeah, I think Tyranitar is like the best Pokemon out the jungle in the A rank. 100%. And Charizard goes up to S because he's just better than all of them. Let's move on to Mew. Where does Mew go? A lot of people are playing Mew at the jungle. I personally think
Man, you need to get some accountability and fix your own problem, bro. Like this is what
bro,
I'm
you want me to climb the power pole outside and fix it myself?
Yeah, be that guy.
That guy, okay.
Are you sure it's the Wi-Fi at this point, bro?
Bro, I don't even know at this point. Chat, welcome back. Jen will just edit the video and cut all that out. But where do we leave off? Mew. Okay, so what's the debate on Mew? I don't think Mew's better than Desi, bro.
There's an argument for it.
I mean, yeah,
Be
the
honest.
solar beam is a little bit easier than the spirit shackle. Not gonna lie.
I mean, shit.
And then you got those solar beam
Untargetable.
gimmicks, like on Twitter, you see a bunch of like
Man,
that double solar beam thing.
nah,
with
they
the
gotta patch that shit out the game. I ain't talking about those damn gimmicks.
those gimmicks.
Just think about- Think about like a Julie Electro Ball against the Decidueye.
But
You know what I mean?
how many Mew players are we seeing actively play Mew properly?
That's just because Mew players are trash, bro. It's the glue eaters on that shit. New Pokemon, everybody's like, ooh, shiny new mon, shit. Like,
So we think in chat, what's the verdict? I'm gonna let y'all pick this one because I hear what you're saying. Solar Beam is easier, more consistent, and she can switch to Electro Ball. I just think
and
the
she's
consistent
a bit more
damage.
ratty. She's more ratty though. That's the thing too, and like the more versatility. Like the skill ceiling goes way up higher than the Decidueye.
Okay, so I take that. Or better than Draco, Big Draco.
yeah, I would say better than him too.
Better than Big Rabbit.
No, I think it stops there, personally.
I think that's
I
fair.
think Cinder can take on a Mew.
I
Just
think
straight
that's
up.
fair. It's a fair. This tier list is looking solid.
Mew can't really contest Cinder. Like, maybe if you have alt, there's an argument for it, but even then, it's like,
Yeah, Cinder's
Yeah,
levels.
yeah. Cinder just fought flame dashes and GG's, bro. He just basic attacks you to death. Dotrio, Big Bird,
Dodrio,
Big
B.
Chicken, B tier. Yeah,
Dodrio's
yeah.
B
Dotrio's
and
not
could
better.
easily become high A if the meta changes.
He's not beating none of these boys.
We'd see.
I still rather him more than Venu. I would rather him. Nah, I'd prefer Sylveon.
Yeah, I'd prefer Silver as
I'd
well.
prefer a Hyper Push. Yeah. So that's crazy putting Dotrio there. What's the opinion on that? Better than Venu out the jungle?
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Yeah, I'd rather that drill
Much
pack,
better.
man. I'd rather that drill pack, and Dotrio does pretty good damage consistently. All right, so let's go through the tiers. Jen, you had something?
Yeah, I was just like thinking about like who's more impactful, like the solar beam spam. Because if you catch them in that good position, the other team's in that bad position. That solar beam is gonna bully everyone on that team. Versus like the one tap.
I honestly, this is a sidebar. I honestly think since Mew's release, Solar Beam needs an animation change, and it needs to be buffed. I know that sounds
Like a pink
crazy.
solar beam? What do you mean?
I know that's crazy, but in the trade for the cooldown that Solar Beam has and the time it takes between the animation and the damage, it makes it far worse than like the Decidueye Spirit Shackle. Spirit Shackle is literally
Okay,
instant.
What about this then? You just make Solar Beam instantaneous on Venu, like the mini.
Instantaneous.
Yeah, like it should be instant or the animation should change. One of the two. It just needs to hit right away, is what I'm getting at. It needs to hit right away, and yeah, that it needs to be changed because.
Or you could make it so that you can like, on the initial charge up that the animation has, you can like
It burns until it
that charge
hits.
up.
Yeah, it burns during the charge up like the charge rifle.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool.
you
But
can adjust your aim a little bit.
I argue Solar Beam needs a buff because, or on Venu, it's just not that good. It's really not that good.
I mean, I have seen people do double beam.
Yeah, the double beam is so
Well, Mew and Venu.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just so toxic.
It's a very common lane. People do it a lot.
Mm.
Insanely
Like,
annoying.
you get no XP. You try to contest XP, there's no you.
Yeah. All right, so let's go through each tier and sort people. So why we can ignore. Let's go to C. I think C is good. Machamp could go higher than Azu. We don't need. I'd rather Machamp than the Azu. I'd rather a Blastoise than an Azu. Funny enough.
I think Blastoise goes above Azu.
Yeah, I just did that. Azu, then a Buzzwole. Yeah, okay, this is good. The rest of these don't really even matter. Cranman beats all of these boys. And then even Pikachu beats these boys. And then obviously Buzzwole at the end. I think Buzzwole's probably the worst out of the jungle. Of viable, of even options. B tier.
I think B is fine.
Sylveon Hyper Voice out the jungle is better than everything here. So Trio Drill Peck is better than everything here. Solar Beam or
It just straight up looks solid.
Pebble Dance is better than everything here. Serena Asia Slash. I think either or is fine.
Dora
Dora.
E9 is kind of questionable.
Dora A9. Hey, do drop with the
Good
sub.
spot.
Appreciate you.
Others.
Enjoy the new emotes. We got some fire emotes in the stream.
Questionable emotes.
Oh, you're such a hater, bro. Why do
Yo,
you
he's
hate for a
such a
living,
hater,
bro?
bro.
Why do you hate for a
Classic
living?
Gene, man, always knocking the vibe.
Why do you hate for a living?
On a serious note, like Dura 8 on, I don't know, like those 8-9 freezes in what's it called? The Aurora Veil? I think it could be more impactful than the Duraludon.
Okay, wait. Grain posed a question. He
Nah.
said you're underestimating a good bug.
Good bug, man.
I've played with a good Buzzwole already.
Wait,
It's
in
still
relation
not
to
good
what, though,
jungle.
like in jungle.
Yeah. Grain, this
Okay,
is
no,
jungle only,
it's-
Grain. I don't know if you
It's a
know.
non-factor.
This is jungle only.
I was contesting to put him in Y for jungle, but everybody else at C.
This isn't lane, Grain. We didn't do lane yet.
Yeah.
So for jungle, he's a hard pass. GG's. We're not touching him. But back to the Dora A9 argument.
Yeah.
I think that's fine,
Dora's
bro. I think
absolutely
Dora
above
is
A9.
better than A9, bro.
Yeah, 100%. No contest there.
So I think the only thing with B tier, the question is Gardevoir. Is Gardevoir better than we're making her seem out the jungle? Because
No,
she
I
does
think that's
insane
fair
damage.
placement.
Yeah,
It's just you literally have to hit all of your shots.
yeah, that's the thing.
Interior
Gardevoir
is
is
like-
just Gardevoir is just way too. The moves are just way
You,
are
you
bad.
miss one shot that guard is C tier off rip, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's too hard.
yeah.
But I think it's fair.
And then Luca, yeah, that's fine. B tier is fine. A tier, let's see. T-Tar beats everything here. A good T-Tar with a good team is clipping this whole line. Zera is such a late bloomer is the problem. But I do agree his Unite move and Wild Charge melts everything here, regardless of the team comp. And Tyranitar is the only thing he will have a problem engaging with.
I will say, I think you can put Decidueye above Dragonite for this meta.
Desi over to Draco.
Yeah.
Based on what the argument earlier of Desi getting focused and not having an out, I disagree. Because any Pokemon that has an out, automatically, in my opinion, beats the Desi.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like for team fights. Because I mean, I think with Draco, his whole like
Basic
combat
attack.
focus is
Yeah.
kind of like getting in with those basics, very short range.
Yeah.
And I think in this meta, he's just gonna struggle with that. Even with Hyper Beam, like as a secure move, that's what it is. It's a secure. It's not really like
Yeah.
a combat focused move. You just gotta get in the mix, which you can't do with Glaceon, Gengar, and all them shits running around.
True that. Yeah, so over the course of a match, Desi is probably more impactful than the Draco. Draco's only useful when it comes down to securing. But
Yeah,
fighting,
straight up.
he just gets shredded. I think Desi needs a
Just
buff
this meta.
on the Shadow Sneak, though. That Shadow Sneak needs a buff, man. It's so hard to
It
get
just needs
out.
to be faster
Yeah.
and last a bit longer. That's all. As a mini X speed, maybe.
Um, Talon over the Draco. Man, I'd rather the Talon than the Draco, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I think I agree.
I'd rather the Talon over the Draco, and I even rather the Deli over the Draco. Draco,
Talon is more impactful in fights.
Draco,
So
man,
is
that
Del.
it's really just comes down to that Hyper Beam at the end.
Yeah, it's just the middle ground between 5-stack comps and just general play. Because like if you was talking 5-stack comps, then D-Knight is like probably S because of his usefulness, but
Yeah.
in general, it's just not like that.
Grain is saying if having an owl makes them better than Desi, Chicken should be better. That's not
That's
crazy.
not
That's not a
the end-all,
crazy
be-all,
take. That's not a crazy take. Talonflame is kind of better. It's just Desi's just the damage consistency versus Talon's spike damage.
Having it out wasn't really like the end all be all with Desi. It was more than that. It's just with Talon, like, yeah, Talon has an out, but he also doesn't really have an in if you want to take that lane.
True.
You can go in and then you die. Like,
And then in this meta, he just gets zoned out.
Desi
Okay.
doesn't have an ult, but there's also the chance that, you know, you get the little kids and they just don't know to target him. He can just run rampant, like you were saying earlier.
Okay,
The
so
highest level of play, that won't be a factor, but
I think A tier is pretty locked at this point out the jungle. I like how this looks. S tier, Charizard beats Greninja. Charizard beats Glaceon. What's the debate here? I think Charizard beats these boys, bro.
I think I think Greninja probably beats Zard, if I'm real with you. But
No
if we're
way,
talking, like
bro.
with ult, then no.
No way.
It's just a situational thing. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely way.
If the Greninja's really good, sure. But on average, a Charizard could just wrecking most Greninjas.
Well, no, it's kind of like a Machamp kind of thing. Like his ult carries him. Because I mean, think about if you're, you know, the Regieleki's coming up, you're chilling in a bush, you see his Zard coming up to you, you smoke screen out the bush, you get the jump on him. If he has no ult, he dies.
Yeah, but
Think about it.
any decent Zard player is not pushing nothing without ult. So that's just every team fight for an objective he's having ult ready because he's saving it for objectives. And end game he's gonna have ult ready, and he's gonna use it in a way that it doesn't get canceled because he's not gonna target Pokemon that might cancel it. And he's just
Yeah,
melting.
I mean, there's also the, you know, once his ult is gone, then what? You feel me?
True.
I mean, I think there's a Greninja player I know. I think his name is Big Diglett or something like that. He streams a lot.
Oh no.
What he always does is he always just sits in a bush and waits. He'll never engage in the fight until like everything's over already.
Yeah.
And then he'll just clean everybody up.
He cleans up at the
Just
end.
crap.
That's most Greninja. I've seen Greninjas do that. So I don't know. It's
It's a situational argument.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
it's a
is-
back and
it's like
forth.
It's like team impact versus ease of use kind of thing.
yeah, exactly. It's like which one on average are you betting on?
On average, I think I'd probably bet on Zard.
Yeah, because you know these Greninja.
Yeah, I can't be screaming at the Greninja all game. Trying to get
You know these Greninjas be thinking they Naruto.
Then just be on some bullshit, bro.
They be thinking they Sasuke or something like.
They'll run into the whole fight themselves and try to start it thinking they're gods or something.
Yeah, so
You're not that guy.
Get bitch slapped by a mime.
exactly.
Dude, those mimes they're so humbling, man.
We're not seeing these real ninjas often, so we got to slap her. I think that's fine, just like that. And that's the tier list for the
Yeah.
jungle, man. I think that's clean. A screenshot
I
that.
think that's valid, honestly. Looks good to me.
Screenshot that.
Yeah, nice little what's it called? Thumbnail. You gotta move yourself out the way.
I'll just zoom out. Or I guess you should.
Yeah, go ahead and
bro,
delete
for
the face.
the-
We don't want to see that.
Thumbnail,
such a
the thumbnail,
hater,
you gotta
bro.
make one of them thumbnails where like all the Pokemon are all over the place. Like you got guard and like S or something, get people scared. So they click on it.
Oh, like
Either that or we're just
clickbait.
gonna blur out the tier list. No, I guess I can just get your thoughts on it. Actually, just get the community thoughts what to do with the thumbnail.
Alright, so I'm gonna save this for Jen. Jungle tier.
Yeah, better be high quality. You know how I work.
Alright. So chat, do y'all want to do the lane tier list now? Or y'all tired?